All right, so here's JC's 12-inch level 2 or level 3, I think it's level 2 PSI home theater subwoofer. He had custom made for him, and we are going to test it on the DatsV2 by Dayton Audio. First thing first is I'm gonna short these leads out. So we're gonna go and we are going to this where it says short the leads, where we put them together like I just had them. That shows up down there. Now it gives you a resistor. So we're going to measure the resistor real quick, and it should be close to like 1 ohm. So let me grab this resistor and hook this up. I'll show you what I'm doing here in a second. As soon as I'm trying to do this with like one hand. So that's what the resistor looks like. So then you go back in here, and right there where it says R resistor, we test that. So you hit the resistor button, you hit test, and (1080.2 ohms. So it's pretty close to 1 ohm, what they say. So let me undo this. Sorry for the shaky camera here. I have to undo this resistor real quick. And we are going to, can I have a camera holder, please?
Yes, ma'am.
My daughter's gonna hold the camera for me. Can you watch We Are Live?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a dual voice coil subwoofer. You wanna show them what I'm doing from over here. So I'm gonna hook up the negative to that. It's a dual voice coil. So we have one jump to the other side.
Mm-hmm. That's
So there
what
goes
it looks
like,
like.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Let me have this back, please. Thank you so much. We're gonna close this out, and now we're gonna measure free ear parameters. You're gonna hear a little sweep noise. And it's going to give you the free ear parameters right here on the side. Now I went ahead and I already measured the piston diameter, which is right here. And I know that piston diameter is 265 millimeters. One thing you got to make sure of is that that is in millimeters, not inches. I've made this mistake in the past. And also now, since we are also going to measure VAS, you have to add weight to the sub. You have to add mass, which is like the weight of the cone. And if you don't put enough mass on it, it'll give you an error. So I already pre-measured all this, and I know that 288 grams is gonna work. So what I do is I just basically use a scale and turn it on. I use a bunch of washers. That one's not it. Thought I had one pre. $288. So you take this right there, 288, put that in there. Center that on the sub like that. And you hit measure VAS. It says add the mass to the driver, then click OK. So let's click OK. You hear a little sweep, then you get the rest of the information. So now we're going to go back to this, and it says open driver editor under edit. Now you get the full details of what this driver small theo parameters are, and that's what they are. And that's how you measure a subwoofer. It's pretty easy to do. So again, once you, I've had a problem with this, like it'll say piston diameter right there in millimeters. Make sure that your tape measures in millimeters. And you want to measure right here of this around to the other side in the middle. Some people say just outside of the middle. So, you know, it's flip a coin. They don't really tell you. But I go from just outside the middle. So we'll say like 51%, if 50% being the middle, 51%, and then the other side. And that's where you put in that millimeter. And that's JC's home theater sub.